Oh, I'm muted. Oh, okay. Okay, that's what's going on. How about now? All right, great. Okay. Let's go. At everyone. KOTOR 2. That's all we got. KOTOR 2. There we go. Just send... oh my god. Oh my god, Discord. Being like, are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Fuck off. Hey, mate, how you doing tonight? Boom. Boom. Boop. What was my last save? Probably right? 919, 924. Probably right appears to be my save. Eating. Okay, what you eating? It's been a while since I played this. I don't remember which save we're supposed to go on. All right. All right, where'd we leave off? I think where we left off is I have 1,000,000 in every skill and I can't possibly fail anything. And I think I'm trying to get dark side points. A vegan burger. Okay. I mean, how is it, I guess? What do we have? False Batu. Arrived on Citadel Station via Docking Bay 3. You've agreed to help TSF Lieutenant Dahlgren track down 2 criminals, a Rhodian and a Devorian. Dahlgren's friendo Batano has vanished. Batano used to oversee the Zerka docking operation and needs to satisfy the Talesian Council. Lieutenant Gren thinks Zerka was involved, but TSF can't prove anything. Gren spoke to his CSD guard at nearby Zerka docking bay, and but wasn't able to learn anything. Alright, let's get on it. It's good? Okay. Alright, let's go. How do I do this? I hit X. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Alright. Honestly, I'm a little rusty on my my game streaming, so we'll see what's going on. So we've got about 2 hours for this stream. Because I have to be off at a certain time, but hey, that's not a big deal. Because 2 hours is honestly, it's not a bad streaming time. It's pretty typical, so I think we're fine. Are you like anyone? She was standing like she was important, but she was in fact not important. What are my force powers? I have heal, night speed, energy resistance. Okay. Well, let's start at the Zerka one. Also, I need to remind myself what the save button is. Key mapping. Game. I assume it's F5, F9. And if it wasn't, I bet I changed it to F5, F9. Did that save? I literally couldn't... Okay. I didn't think it was going to go that fast. Docking Bay 3, if you know business here, please be on your way. I'd like some information on a passenger that came through here. I'm sorry, but I can't release that data to you. The confidentiality of travelers who come through our bay is one of our primary concerns. Don't worry, I'll be discreet with my inquiries. The killer is dead anyways. Perhaps. Even so, it will incur some expense for me to find the information you seek. How much would this expense be? I believe 25 credits would be sufficient. 25 credits it is then. Excellent. Now let me just bring up the passenger manifests. The game is muted? Oh shit. Thanks for telling me. Alright, you should be good. You should be good. We're good. Batu Rem. Very good. Yes, here it is. His departure destination was Nar Shaddaa. He was scheduled to return on shuttle that was already departed. That's all the information I have. In our business, the less information we gather, the less we have to give out. Our passengers are doubly protected. I'll be going now. Click, clack, click, clack, clack. Alright, let's talk to the Ithorian. Greetings! What's this bay? Blah, blah, blah. Orbital restoration project. Who cares? Alright, I'll be going now. Let's see. The false Batu mission came from Nar Shaddaa. We have escaped criminals that agreed to help the TSF Lieutenant Dahlgren track down 2 escaped criminals, Rodian and Averonian. And let's see, Dahlgren's friend Botano vanished. Used to oversee docket operations. Gren thinks Circa was involved, but TSF can't prove anything. Spoke to the CSD guard at the nearby docking bay, wasn't able to learn anything. Wants to know if we can find anything about the Black Market Blaster. Let's see. Speak to Lopak Husk on behalf of the Ithorians. Following the direction, we need a new fuel source. Okay. I don't think they'll let me into the Zerka docking bay, will they? No, they don't appear to be letting me into the Zerka docking bay. Alright, so I would assume that the information we're looking for is going to be either in the cantina, or it's going to be in the residential district, or it's going to be in the exchange headquarters.
Hello there. You know, I heard about what happened at the docks. Can we talk for a bit?
Yeah, go on.
I handle Vice. You know, spice, gambling, the good things in life. For the local exchange boss, Lopak Slusk.
That's a list of my favorite things.
I knew you were my type when you walked in here. I wanted to clear something up with you about the bounty on your head. Don't worry, I won't make a move on you. That Squid and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of things. You being one of them.
What do you mean?
Look, are you really Jedi?
No!
Exactly. This exchange bounty has nothing to do with you. But Slusk, my boss, won't listen to me. Still, you seem a very capable sort. Tell me, are you a capable sort?
I'm capable, yes.
Good. I like that in a woman. So here it is. Help me with Lopak Slusk, and I'll keep the exchange off your back. And find your missing ship.
Wow, she has like the most colossal buck teeth. What's your problem with Slusk?
What, besides his being your typically slimy Quarren? Slusk works for Goto, out of Nar Shaddaa.
Hey, ma'am, just because you're the sexiest species in the galaxy doesn't mean you can hate on the squid people.
Goto keeps the squid around because he maintains a steady flow of income. Yet it's only half of what I know it could be. I should be the Citadel's boss, but Goto doesn't allow breaks in the chain of command. I can't go over Lopak Slusk's head, so I've got to take care of him myself. And I want your help.
How does this work?
I can get you into the exchange suites in Residential 082, the west of the entrance. More than a few of the guards are in my pocket, so there shouldn't be too much resistance inside.
You should get your men out, because I am going to rip people apart.
Deal?
Yeah, it's a deal.
We'll speak again then. Best of luck, beautiful. Lopak Slusk is waiting, beautiful. Come back when you're done.
I heard that a crime syndicate has worked its way into the operation of Citadel Station.
Alright. Before food, I was reading Ghost in the Shell. Oh, yeah? As good as you remembered? I'm the champion racer. Did yeah, I gambled. I gambled. I always remember to gamble. Remember, kids, always gamble. Nothing bad has ever happened from gambling. Who has a sword in their hand? Oh, okay. Kreia does. Okay. I read a chapter where out of nowhere Makoto is having a lesbian VR sex. You know what? Fair. Can you tell me anything about this blaster? I do not specialize in sales such things. Appear to be in good condition, though I wouldn't know the price. Didn't they take that out in later printings? I suspect it's been modified, but illegal weapons are not my area of expertise. My brother deals with unsavory sorts. If anyone knows about it, be him. Just don't sell it. Let him sell you anything. It's just a few shelves, Dendis. I can hear you clearly. So, Sack, your bets. Is Makoto getting her pussy teased in the Yon anime? Yes. No, probably not. The most overtly sexual thing I remember from any Ghost in the Shell media is in Standalone Complex, where Makoto is in, like, a bed with this one kid, and he's like, hey, does your, like, full prosthetic body have, like, a working vagina? And then she, like, lifts up the sheets and is like, want to find out? And he's like, you know what? I'm good. Welcome back. How may Samhan Dobo assist you? What do you got with this blaster? Give it to me here. Let me take a look at it. Yes, that's very interesting. Very good craftsmanship. But no, I can't tell you anything about it other than it has that it's a holdout blaster, upgraded. I think there's something you're not telling me. And why would this be of interest to you? Which direction do we want to go in? Do we want to go the police route, or I heard there's a healthy black market goods on Citadel. I'd like to get involved. Indeed, then we should talk. For I have what you might call a certain interest in this business. I expect the pay is good. I pay extremely well, given the dangerous nature of the work. That is, as long as you remember to carry out the tasks discreetly and efficiently. What can I do for you? Basically, there are 3 items I need to fill out my next shipment. Leaves from the Bachani plant from the Ithorian Vivarium, a personal shield unit kept in their docking bay, and medical supplies from the medical unit and residential 82. But for starters, I need the Bachani plant sample. I'll try to find out more about the other 2 are being held while you get the leaves. Have you been to the Ithorian compound in the residential module? Yes, I've been there. Then you know about the vivarium where they cultivate the flora they import from other systems to be transported to the surface. The Ithorians are mostly concerned with various plant species in relation to cultivating the surface of Telos. What they don't know is that a few other plant species have other uses. Other uses? Excuse me. Indeed, there are buyers that would be willing to pay large sums of credits for extracts from them. Restricted imports and exports by the Republic because of other uses. Because of their status with the Republic, the Ithorians are able to bypass these regulations, which presents us, with a unique opportunity. So I just need to walk in there and take a plant? Not even a whole one, just a few leaves of a particular specimen, the Bachani plant. The Ithorians are extremely protective of the plants, though, so don't expect they'll just let you take it. After all, if it were that easy, I wouldn't need you to get it for me, would I? What should I do, then? You should be careful. I'll leave it to you to figure out the best way to get the leaves. I'll be back when I have them. Excellent! See, 3 different printings, 94 print replaced where they have a nice VR boat ride. Hardcover deluxe edition has the boat ride, but for some reason the text continues about to jacked in her brain mid-orgasm, and then I bilingual release, which 1992 has the scene uncut. But the requested scene be removed as it contributed nothing to the plot, and it was only there for what he felt like was obligation due to him being a hentai author. But the question is it canon? That is just a locked-ass door. Why are they just standing here vibrating?
A Republic ship was supposed to have arrived to take it.
The TSF isn't cut out to handle all the problems on Citadel.
A Republic ship was supposed
She
to
is
have
canonically
arrived to take
bisexual?
control of the
Okay, now we know.
situation here. I hope it's not too...
Click, clack, click, click. What am I... Oh, I need to get to the Ithorian compound. I'm glad that the game has a UI that tells me what the signs are, because I was looking up at that, and I'm like, I cannot read that. Click, clack, click. Wait, is this my room? Locked. Locked. What am I looking for again? Oh yeah, the Ithorian compound.
You again? Did you not?
I don't know why I'm coming down with a cough again. Shuttle bay exterior. Oh, I must be on the eastern side. It's been a while. I don't fully remember everything is anymore. There we go. Ithorian compound. Alright, now I just need to find the Botano plant. There it is. Appears to be a Botano plant, one of the many specimens the Ithorians are monitoring for the restoration program. Hey, you. Welcome to the restoration project for Varium. Can you tell me which is the Bachani plant? There would be the third one from the right. Feel free to look at it, but don't get close. We have a security system that'll trigger alarm if you get too close. I'll be careful. I'm here to collect some plant sample specimens. I'm sorry, that won't be possible. These plants are cared for and monitored precise environmental states. We cannot subject them to anything outside of exact controlled conditions. Lieutenant Graham is concerned that some of these plants are in violation of Republic trade laws. He asked me to procure some samples for him. I thought all our plants have been approved, but if Lieutenant Graham believes it's necessary, then I'll go along with it. Let me deactivate the security system. Only small sample, please. Try not to damage the plants. There's a chapter where she's living with a guy, then she's called to a job, and mid-job she beats up a guy who ends up being her boyfriend because his team was hired to help the opposing side, and then he dies. Poor girl. This appears to be a Bachani plant, one of the many specimens the Ithorians are monitoring for the restoration project. Take a sample of the plant. You take a sample of the plant. Leave it alone. Yes! I'll be going. You can reactivate the security system. Standalone Chaoplex, there's a part where Bato asks her why she uses a woman's body when he thinks a man body would be more optimal for their job. She says, I like being a woman. Looking at the start of chapter 3, I can see that. I almost knocked over my microphone. All right. Welcome back. How may Samhan Dobo assist you? I have the Bachani plant sample from the authorities. Excellent. Indeed, this is a very good sample. I will be able to drive a sizable profit from a sale. Despicable, can you not at least try to conduct your business out of my hearing? You have no shame. You see the prattling jealousy I must put up with? If he were not my brother, I would have put him out of business long ago. Enough of that. However, this Bachani plant is excellent. Allow me to pay you 300 credits for your service. I will level access special reserve items I trade in. How do you get the sample off the station? Simple enough. When I have full statement engagements ready to be delivered, I place it aboard Zerka shuttles. One of my contacts accepts the cargoes, and the destination finds buyers. Alright, you have more work for me? Considering your success in obtaining the Bachani leaves, I think you can expect quite a bit of work from me in the future if you want it. As long as I'll be paid, well. No one has been able to gain access to the Athorian docking bay yet, so if you can manage it, I'd be rather impressed and willing to pay handsomely. I'll be back with the shield. Yes! Dark side points! Let me see your special reserves. Sith battle suit. Mandalorian battle armor. Mandalorian Ripper. Disruptor rifle. I'm gonna buy all of this. There. I bought it all. Okay. Wait, no, I'm in the dock area. What am I doing? So apparently, if you hold a direction for night speed, when you activate night speed, at least from your quick menu, from your action menu, it seems to skip the animation. Greetings. I need to get into the bay. I'm sorry, but given the current situation at Citadel Station, I cannot allow anyone access to the document without proper authorization. Chodo sent me to pick up some supplies from the hangar bay. Oh, in that case, please go right in. I saw a big-ass box set with 6 Star Wars movies in it, and the fucking thrift store wanted $50 for it. That ain't thrift prices. That's actually, I think, only slightly under what my Walmart sells it for. Am I locked out? What's going on? Oh. I'm willing to bet that save set is cheaper on Amazon. If you get it on the right day, probably. You shouldn't be here. I must devote my full attention to the operation of the document. I will be going. I'm sorry, sir. I forgot that when you activate night speed, it activates on Kreia because of their bond. What are you doing here? I'm here to collect the prototype shield. That cannot be. It must be kept storage unit until shuttle arrives to the restoration tombs are restored. Oh, it's frozen. Chodo said that he'd like to inspect it while he has a chance. That makes sense. It would be very bad if this experimental technology were to fall out into the Barrens. I apologize for not trusting you. Please let me get not get in your way. Haha! Please tell Chodo next time you want something from the document. He should send word ahead of time. I'll get on to him about that, buddy. Okay. I was gonna say something about Star Wars, and then I forgot what I was gonna say about it. And then in the middle of this sentence, in this middle of this story, which I'm sure is just so interesting about how I forgot what I was planning to say, I remembered I'm playing a game based in the Star Wars universe. And that, I think, speaks to how disconnected I am of this game with the actual movies. I have a prototype shield unit. No, that cannot be. You should not toy with my expectations in that manner. Then indeed you are telling the truth. Simply amazing. You are the first of many who tried to obtain this to actually succeed. I say I was right in asking you for to procure for me. What would be a fair price for the service? 600 credits? No, 900 is more reasonable, and credits well spent. What do we do if the TSF starts asking questions? The TFS is always asking questions. Those do not worry me. For the TSF, the problem has always been one of evidence. While Grant is convinced he knows of my operation, he's yet to obtain hard proof of it, and thus his efforts to have me arrested are stymied. You have more work for me? With my business flows as briskly as it has with your assistance, there will always be work for you. Because of this war and the toll exceeded on the Outer Rim, medical supplies are at a premium here on Telos and our neighboring star systems. Telos has received an allotment of medical supplies at least equal to those of inhabited planets, which is surprising. Many goods, colto, med packs, some other word, are utilized. These goods could be sold to planets of great need, and their value is high. For this, I would like you to retrieve this price from Medical Unit and Residential 082 West. I will be back with them. You think there's a porn parody called Star Whores? I'm afraid to actually look. Not only am I sure that this exists, I guarantee you they have made at least 2 sequels. I'm gonna go find out if that's true. Star Whores was a TV series. It's not. I don't think it's porn. It might. I can't tell if this is porn. It is porn. It is porn. I don't think I can show this on screen, what I'm looking at. I'm on the IMDb page for Star Whores, and it follows the adventures of Commander Nymphet and her droid 6 of Niner aboard the SS Deep Thruster. It says that there were 12 episodes. It aired in 2000, and I guess each episode is an hour and 10 minutes. So, yes. Not only did they make one, they made 12 of them. That's long for an episode. Well, I'm pretty sure it's a porn parody, so... Shit, there better be an actual plot between the fucking... I don't know. I mean, outside of the fact that it seems more like a Star Trek parody than a Star Wars parody, IMDb didn't mention it. There was one review. I didn't read it. Do you want to read it? Should we read it? Let's read it. Fuck it. Why not, right? We're going to read the review. There's 3 reviews. I was expecting to see a sequel to the popular Star Wars movie. However, I was pleasantly surprised with the lack of swordplay in this movie. It was full of whorish star troopers, and that was nice. Ya sluts. All in all, a delightful full movie based on the popular Star Wars franchise has spawned other media, including books, television series, video games, and comic books. These supplements to the film trilogies comprise Star Wars Expanding Universe and have resulted in significant development of the series' fictional universe. These media kept the franchise going in the interim between the film trilogies. In 2008, Star Wars The Clone Wars was released to the theaters as the first ever worldwide theatrical Star Wars film outside of the main trilogies. It was the franchise's first animated film, and it was intended as an introduction to the Expanding Universe series of the same name, a 3D CGI animated series based on the 2003 animated 2D series, also of the same name. I can't It looks like they're supposed to be contains, and then it looks like the review cut off. So, that's all we know about Star Wars. That is all we know about Star Wars. We don't get anything more than that. Although when I look it up, I will mention that I am also getting a lot of listings on websites. So, not that I would ever condone piracy, but were you to be so inclined, it does appear very easy to watch.
Hello there, and greetings from Isis and Onderon.
I'll be going. I'm here for one reason and one reason only. To steal medical supplies.
Hey, what are you doing there?
Me? What are you doing there?
Don't play games with me. Now step towards me and keep your hands where I can see them. I'm going to place you under arrest and take you down to the TSF station for further questioning. Come with me peacefully, and I won't need to cause you any harm.
No. You won't cause me any harm, but I wish I could say the same about you.
We'll see about that.
How hot are the dudes? If it's too male gazy, I don't wanna unless it's funny. 3, it better be funny. Also, are there any ice cubes involved? I will say this, the cover that I can't show on Twitch, because Twitch sucks and it's a terrible website, does not imply that there are men in it, because all I see is 2 women. All I see is 2 women. So I don't know if there are men in it in the first place. It stars Michelle Thorne and Kaylee Marie. Hold on, actually we can look at the actors. It also stars someone named Melvania, Kelly Marie, and Magella Shepherd. Magella Shepherd is the only one that might be male, and even that doesn't sound correct. Oh my god. I did not know that you could look up porn actresses on IMDb. Yeah, so there's no male listings in this show. It might just be all women. It's British. It's British. Thanks to you opening my eyes about that. I kind of want to try it. The ice cube thing? I'd give it a shot. What? I got so distracted by Star Wars, I forgot what I was doing. I was stealing medical supplies to sell on the black market. Yes. Yeah, I'll be like, here, I want you to rub this on my shoulder just so contact hands of an ice cube. Oh no, that's a creepy way to do it. Don't do it that way.
All right.
Welcome back. How many Samhan Dobo assist you? I have the medical supplies. It would be a shame to let these supplies go to waste when the need for them is much greater elsewhere, not to mention the shame of such opportunity. Say no more, thief. It is bad enough that you derive all the profit from theft, but now you steal supplies need to save lives? Cease your whining, Dindis. You call me a thief, but what I am is a person of the highest order. Victims of the war, lying, dying, and extra credits. I, for one, am not so heartless to turn a blind eye and deaf ear to their plight. Of course, such noble work deserves noble rewards. Here, 1,000 credits and knowledge that these lives will be saved with these. I cannot believe I'm hearing this. Ignore my brother. He does not have the stomach for real business. Speaking of business, do you have more work for me? Yes, actually, with all these goods you brought in, I'll be able to make a shipment when the next Zerka freighter comes in today. If you could, I'd like you to escort me to the Zerka docking bay as an extra precaution. I have preparations to make first. Don't be too long, I'll be waiting. I'll escort you to the docking bay. Now, hold on. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. As part of my stop the smuggling operation, would it be better if I was just like, hang on, get off me, I need to grab an ice cube real quick? I mean, okay, I'm not fully understanding the scenario that you are describing, but, yes. Although, look, here's the thing, alright? If you're getting down and dirty, and you're like, look, my kink is ice cubes, bring it up, right? And then be like, I'm gonna go, like, be sensual or something. Be like, I'm gonna go grab some ice cubes. And they'll be like, alright, fuck it. And if they're not like, alright, fuck it, because that's one of the tamest kinks I've ever fucking heard of, you get yourself a better partner. Because if they're like, ice is too weird for me, fucking, that's a red flag right there. My kink is ice cube the ref. Well, whose is it? Alright, is it a kink if everyone has it?
Something I can help you with?
I want to talk to you about bounties. I found information on Batu Rem.
Real Batu Rem or the assassin Batu Rem?
The assassin.
Oh, what is it?
He arrived from Nar Shaddaa aboard an unmarked transport vessel in Docking Bay 3.
Docking Bay 3. More suspicious activity from Zerka's private dock.
$50 coin.
Something more concrete.
They're just so rare. I get it.
But Nar Shaddaa? Sounds like you've made some powerful enemies. Here's the reward for the information. And if you find out anything else about Batu, real or fake, let me know.
I'd like to talk about another bounty. Never mind. I'll be going. How do I guess I'm just a smuggler now? How do I look at completed quests? Quest log. Message log. No. Quest log? Huh. Excuse me. Alright, I guess I'm committed to the smuggling now. I was trying to find out about the holdout blaster. There is one other guy I think I would talk to about the holdout blaster other than, like, Dark Man. Which is, like, I think there's a black market seller in the Eastern Residential District. Wait, I can teleport to the Eastern Residential District, can't I? I don't need to walk everywhere. Oh, I'm in the Eastern Residential District. I knew that. You say they're rare, but but the amount of $50 I've gotten back in change recently is well more than usual. Really? Interesting. Maybe, like, someone... Because I know you can, like, buy the, like, weird currencies, so maybe someone bought the weird currency in your area, and they've just started circulating. Yeah, you know what? I want to take a nicer nap. I imagine they sell them in, like, rolls. I've never actually done it, though. Oh, he sells droid parts. Well, shit. I saw a $50 recently, I think, but I think it was just one of them. I'll escort you to the docking bay now. Ready to leave if you're ready. Ready to go. Then let's waste no time.
About time you showed up, Saman. Get your things loaded. I'm already behind schedule.
Alright, I'll take a moment. No need to get so worked up over it.
You don't understand how it is with Zerka. When the process stops working like clockwork, questions get asked, and we don't want questions asked, do we?
Yes, I get the point. I can do this faster if you help me instead of standing there complaining.
The faster we get this loaded, the faster we can get it out of here.
Stop right there. You are all under arrest, and those goods will be taken as evidence. And we're curious about your involvement as well.
This is ridiculous. The TFS cannot just barge in here as they please.
Station, Sandman. We all know your little secret. The circumstances have changed. You will be coming with us. So what do you have to say for yourself?
I was undercover gathering information for Lieutenant Gren.
Well then, after we place you under arrest, you'll have plenty of time to corroborate that story with Lieutenant Gren.
Okay.
Now, you'll be coming with us.
That wasn't even like an actual lie. I was actually kind of serious about that, but alright, fuck it, I'll just shoot everyone to death. That was unfortunate. And what are we gonna do? Don't worry, this can be cleaned up. The evidence destroyed. The TSF will continue to be suspicious, but will not know the truth. I will forward a message to Lorso, and she will ensure that this is taken care of. It would be a good idea for us to leave here, however. Well, I accidentally became a smuggler. Oh well, shit happens. I will have spent my executions for a court while this blows over. Unfortunately, it means I won't have any work for you for a while. I still expect to be paid for escorting you. Of course, what happened was not your fault, and you saved my life, and possibly my business. Here, this is as much as I can spare in payment in light of what has happened. It's not much, but I can offer you a discount on what you have for sale. I ask you keep your visits scarce, however. It would be best if not frequently seen each other's company. Alright, let me shop. Going through the change I hadn't put in the jar yet, there are 3 pennies, a nickel, and 2 half-dollars. I have a supply. Oh, fuck yeah, we're on Goth Mommy mode. I have, like, a supply of, like, dollar coins I've picked up over the time that are just, like, the president's. So, I have a little presidential coin collection. It is worth approximately $7. Was it coins or stamps that serial killers collect? Probably, I mean, what? Well, I feel like I've heard a stamp thing, but I wouldn't be shocked
Something
if it's
I
both.
can help you with?
I want to talk about bandits. Never mind, I don't want to talk about bandits. Fuck off. I accidentally killed one of your agents because she tried to arrest me while I was trying to be undercover. Oh yeah, what other quests we got going on? I should, like, do a hard save. Let's see, I have to go to the exchange. I need to track down a Rhodian and a Navaronian. And I still don't have anything about the I'll probably have to kill everyone in Zerka for that. Some of these quests can only be accomplished. I'm going to see if I can find a module. And I'm going to check the residential district, because I think they're in the residential district, but I also think the residential district building that I need is locked. Okay, I'm actually in the residential district, apparently. I learned about serial killers in a psychology class I took. And in that, I learned that, at least at the time, this is probably outdated, this might be outdated information, a serial killer is defined as a killer who kills at least 3 people over the course of a longer period of time. And so, a lot of people that are, like, famously called serial killers aren't technically serial killers. And, like, you see it come up in, like, media a lot, that someone will be called a serial killer when they don't meet the technical definition of a serial killer. And it being over a period of time is actually an important part of it, because if it's, like, a lot of people that get killed in a short period of time,
You again.
it's actually like a spree killing. So, like, if someone, like, drives their car through a crowd of people or, like, shoots up a nightclub, that's not a serial killer, even though they killed multiple people. Although I don't know if that's still accurate. That might have become outdated. Anyway, we're gonna charge into the exchange and kill a slugman. It's not a serial killer yet. Gotta bump off a few more more info to get that title. Oh no, look, they just gave me this job. I really can't let you in. You know what happened to the last 2 guards who wouldn't let me in? Yes, but I can't let you in without an appointment. Alright. Luxa sent me. I hope you know what you're getting into, human. Human is here to see Slusk. Everything checks out. Please open the door. That's the smartest fucking guard in Star Wars history! That is the smartest guard in Star Wars history! He's like, I'm fucking gone! What do I need with Lopesk Slusk?
I'm terribly sorry, but there must be some sort of mistake. I don't have a record of your appointment. Are you certain it was for today?
There's no mistake. You'll open the door.
You know what? There must be a mistake in the system. Why don't I open that door for you? What was your name?
Oh yeah, Argent! I forgot I named her that! Oh my god!
Lopez Smith's appointment has arrived. Please open the inner door. There you are. Have a good day.
Oh shit! isn't. That joke took 2 months to pay off.
Lopak Slusk.
He ignores you. Might not even speak basic. What a dummy. Everyone speaks basic. Oh, hey. Have you come to torment me like the others? No, why are you here? Then perhaps you'll free me. I was placed by 2 large Gamorreans. I don't know the reason why. They've not fed me, and they will not return me to my herd. How do I set you free? I'm not sure. I think the force cage was operated remotely. There should be a security panel somewhere. Okay, I'll see what I can do. I'm probably here for this. It's been a while. I don't remember what these quests are, but I'm probably here to get that guy out. Alright, so, alright. Stage a coup, and then free an Ithorian. All plans proceeding according to. Okay, as I was going by, I was like, that does not look like that's a... No, wait, the table's curved! The table's curved. I mean, obviously, when they put the asset in the game onto the table, they, like, put it a little bit into the table. Like, you can see that it's sunk, it's clipping through the table a little bit, but I'm not here commenting on that. I'm here commenting on the fact that this is a curved table with a very small... flat portion to it, and that is a big ass pot. Actually, I think, yeah, so like if you were to set that pot on that actual table, it would like fall the fuck off. Get a bigger table. You're literally a mafia. You have a lot of nerve coming here, Jedi, with the banner you've got on your head. What do you want? I'm not a Jedi. Good, it'll be much easier to kill you. You're marked, human. Whether you're a Jedi or not means nothing to me. I want my ship back. You what? I don't have the ship of yours. Well, then there's no reason for me to leave you alive. Yes, yes, very melodramatic. Enough of this. Kill her and anyone with her.
Pleasure.
Where that came from?
Let's settle this.
Where that came from?
Not even an attempt to speak to me. Luxa said you were strong. I will get you inside. We'll see how strong you are. Boss, Mato is here with Kobus. Open the door. You want to see him now? Yes, I will send him in. What? Whoever let you back here better be dead, or they'll be wishing they were when my droids are through with you. You going for violence reminds me of the absolute peak moment of my V in Cyberpunk 2077, because I played V as the most aggressive woman on the planet. The woman you saved during the tutorial, yeah, when you meet her later in the game, I guess I picked the dialogue she didn't like because she attacked me as well. So V killed the lady she was hired to kill like 40 hours prior. Hired to save 40 hours prior. That's that quest line. Yeah, I did that one time. One of my major issues with that game is that the best ending is locked behind making a very specific dialogue choice. Like 20 hours before the end of the game. You handled yourself well getting this far, but you should think things over carefully. I could be a very valuable ally. You're about to become a very valuable smear on the ground. Just what is it you want? To join the exchange? Money? You dead. Really? All this trouble just for that? Ah, it seems we have some visitors. I was wondering when you'd show up, Luxa.
Slusk.
I assume this was all your doing.
I may have had a hand in this, yes?
Y'all don't realize how dangerous this is. I suppose I should have known. You were always an ambitious one. Enough with that, though. On business and, I don't think it's possible that all of us will be leaving this room alive. There's a chance none of you leave this room alive. Should I just kill all of them? You know what? I might just kill all of them. Gut reaction, kill all... Ooh, do I just kill all of them? Ooh, do I just kill all of them? I'm just gonna kill all of them. I don't think so, but don't worry, Luxa. I'll be taking care of her soon enough.
Not as soon as you might think.
Everyone dies!
More where that came from. More where that came More where that came from.
You Nar Shaddaa isn't such a good idea.
You imagine just rolling up to Lieutenant Gren and being like, "Hey, so I killed every exchange member on the building." Why do you say that?
The Exchange is one of the most powerful groups on the Smuggler's Moon. If this Goto wants you so badly, it'd probably be a good idea not to show up on his doorstep, wouldn't you say? Not to mention, I'm sure Lopak Slusk has friends on Nar Shaddaa that won't be happy to hear he's gone.
We can't worry about that now. We need to go off to the station first, or let's see. Let's get out of here before someone sees what happened. We can't worry about that now. We need to get off the station first.
Yeah, you're right. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Why am I meditating on the floor? I can't move. I, like, physically can't control myself. Oh, there we go. Nope, I can't turn left and right. I can go up and down. If I reload the save I just made, will that fix it? Or do I have to, like, exit the game? Okay, I can move left and right. We're good. Alright. Mandalorian battle armor. Mandalorian armor is, like, so fucking slick. Alright. Let's level up. Unarmed Specialist 3. Now I can punch... Part of me wants to just drop the gun and start beating people to death with my fists. Hit okay. Yeah, I don't need my skill points. Powers! What do we got for powers? Let's see. Improved heal. We have Dominate Mind already. I really want Force Redirection. We could get another Lightning power. Lightning's good. What's our options here? Force Aura. Don't need that. Don't need that. What is this? This is just Mage Armor, right? That's damage reduction. Nah, I don't need that. All force powers take 50% of their cost from vitality points and 50% from force... No, I don't want that. This lets you heal droids. Also brings the closest fallen ally back to consciousness with 5% of their total vitality. That's not bad, but I don't think I'll ever die. So I'd rather, like, a cool power. And then stun droid, wound, slow, fear, shock, push, drain, suppression, throw lightsaber, drain force, scream, mind trick. Let's go lightning. Alright, Kreia, what do you got, girl? Skills. Let's go treat injury, awareness, stealth, and then I guess repair. I guess you're really good at droids. This is the problem with classes, because it makes no sense for her to be good at droids. Feats. Feats for Kreia. Obviously, dueling is a good choice for Kreia on account of... the fact that she only has one hand. Weapon focus melee or weapon dueling? Oh, dueling. Dueling's better. Yeah, let's give her dueling. There we go. And then for Kreia's powers, we could give her a night speed upgrade, or we could give her throw lightsaber, or improve force drain, or force scream. I think the reason I probably gave her throw lightsaber in the first place is it's because it's kind of her signature ability. So we'll do that, and we'll do force scream, which I think she's also pretty well known for. And then what do we got for Atton? Damn, Atton is dark side right now. Security, awareness, stealth, and then I guess demolition. Bypass security login, access remote cameras, reception area, holding cell, deactivate force cage. There we go. Oh shit, you can get like a full-sized Gamorrean axe? That's actually kind of cool. I didn't even know that weapon was in the game. Part of me wants to give Kreia a two-handed axe to use with just one hand. And that part of me is going to act on that impulse because I want to see what that looks like. Kreia. The game can't take the fact that she doesn't have a hand. It's so big. It's so big it's clipping through her hand. But is that actually the best weapon for her to use? Actually, wait, hold on. 2d10 damage? That's a lot better than 2d6, actually. Shit, okay, actually, you know what? As stupid as it looks, we're gonna keep it.
Please don't kill me. I'm only doing my job.
You should have picked a safer line of work then. Oh, do we kill her? Do we kill her? Oh, that's the real question. Alright, do we kill her? No. Get out of here and I won't kill you. While we're here, I'm gonna look something up. I really want to know... I want to do TSF escaped criminals and TSF Botano has vanished. I just want to know where they are. After you get the cutscene with Zerka, you need to not talk to Grant about that particular bounty until you return to Citadel Station from Talos Surface. Doing so will only allow you to tell him that they got away and the quest will never be completed. But once you go to Talos Surface, kill all the mercenaries there, travel to the hidden base, then get the Ebon Hawk back, you can return to Citadel Station, then talk to Grant, and then tell you to kill the criminals. Okay, interesting. I just want to know the where. Every time I go to the Zerka office, they aren't there. I chose the light side path, finished all the quests until this campaign finished. That after you leads, you find you to the Zerka office. Ask the leads, you will find them at the Zerk office. They'll run no matter what. So with that line, it's currently impossible to finish the mission. You have to find or kill them. Once you go to Talos Surface to find the Ebon Hawk, I'm not sure about going finish them after you lift the Zerk. I delivered the droid to Zerka and they were not present. So this, I think this quest is just glitched. You can find them on the Talos Surface. Apparently you find them on the surface. So that one we can't do right now, I guess. Botano. Now let's find out the Botano quest line. The Batono quest line. Go to the docks, talk to the bouncer at the Zerka docks who refers you to Zerka Bosk. Ask her about it. Say it's part of an investigation. Then ask the Athorians about it to go to his location. Go persuade him to come with you. Okay. So I have to go to the Zerka building in order for that to happen. I'm going in the wrong direction. Oh. I went too far for the Zerka. Okay.
I will arrange transport to one of the restoration zones on the planet's surface. You will be safe from the TSA.
Oh my god! That seems best. We wish to wait until things cool down before we attempt to sneak past it on system. Oh god! When was the last time I saved? I didn't expect them to be here.
For the services you have offered to Zerka, you will also be reimbursed. I trust that is an agreeable arrangement.
Yes, Executive Lorso. If there's nothing else, my associate and I are eager to board the shuttle and leave the station.
Of course. I would instruct the commander to await your arrival.
Wait, you're the criminals the TSF is hunting for. I think that's our cue to get out of here. Well. Alright then.
I simply do not have time for you. My hands are full with trying to manage the restoration project without the aid of a droid intelligence, which you so kindly gifted to the Ithorians. If there is nothing else, I would prefer it if you left our premises.
I'll be going now. Oh shit, I thought I had to... Go to the docks, talk to the bouncer at Zerka. He refers you to the Zerka box. No, he didn't. Wait, hold up. Alright, well, let's head to the entertainment module. No, the dock. We have to get to the dock module. I thought I already talked to the Zerka guard. I'm looking for a man. Oh, this guy. Oh, I had to talk to both Zerka guys. I'm looking for a man named Batono. Doesn't sound familiar. Your best bet's to direct your inquiry to Gina Lorso. You can find her at Zerka office in Race Dimensional Model 01. Look, you can tell me what you know, or I can hurt you, and then you can tell me what you know. Alright. I know he worked for Zerka, but that's all. You have to believe me. Talk to Lorso. If anyone knows any more, it's her. Yes! Finally, we're getting them sweet, sweet dark sides. Let's see, what do we need? Residential Module 02. Now let's go talk to Jaina Lorso.
I simply do not have.
You imagine if you're just mean for like a day, you suddenly get black lipstick?
Project without the
Does the name Batono mean anything to you?
Batono? Of course. He was one of our former employees. Let me tell you something. There are far too many like him. Do-gooders who believe that because of the things Zerka must do to remain successful and profitable, we must be evil. They do not see the impracticality of their beliefs. They do not understand the realities of the galaxy. If certain funds must be paid, then Zerka will gladly pay. If competitors removed, then Zerka will do its part to forward progress. Batono could not see this. Before leaving our employ, he stole many of our records, then began to stalk our movements on the station. Harassment, but conveniently overlooked, sanctioned perhaps, by the Telosian authorities.
He's gone missing. Do you have any idea where he might have gone?
I'm curious, though, as to why you are looking for him.
Gren and the TSF are looking for him. He asked me to find him.
I see. Well, I suspect he's putting his nose into something or another. People like him can't mind their own business, always needing to pry into matters that don't concern them. I do know he spent some time in the company of the Ithorians. I assumed that was the reason for his efforts, that he thought by inventing stories of Zerka's evil, he could put Chodo Habat and his incapable assistants in charge. But if you are searching for him and find him, there would be a reward for any information of his whereabouts.
If I find no truth to his accusations, perhaps I'll tell you.
If your conscience demands it, then by all means. Just remember, a reward is waiting for you.
Look, if he's running around being a dickhead, I'll sell him out to a corporation for some fucking concrete shoes, you know what I'm saying? Lorso claimed that Batona spent time at the company of the Thorians, also mentioned he was willing to pay anyone with information to his current whereabouts. Alright, well we have to go to the Athorians anyway. I think I did everything else. You've returned safely. Did your meeting with Lopax Lusk go well? I found this blaster on one of the assailants in the docking bay. Sorry, I'm not familiar with this sort of thing. Perhaps you take it to Lieutenant Grant. He may be more of help. Alright, well, the exchange will trouble you no longer. I sense your meeting did not go peacefully. It saddens me greatly that blood was shed. It was not my intention to cause harm. Still, I'm in your debt. Until we find a more fitting way to commend you, please accept this humble gift. It came from a lightsaber that belonged to a Jedi once in my herd. I don't want it. Consider my investment in Talos. That is most generous of you, Exali Argent. Even the smallest bit of help will help in the long run. For the restoration project, please continue in earnest. The Talesian government must be made to see the cancer that Zerker has become. Their security division is merely an army of badge-bearing thugs. They supply weapons to the local black market. They steal restoration zones and land illegal salvage teams on Telos. But Zerka has embedded itself within the government, using Telos' own laws to protect itself from censure or investigation. Legally, the Talesians can do nothing. If you bring Zerka's corruption to light, perhaps the Republic could intervene and cast them out. That's what I would ask of you. How did Zerka embed itself in the first place? The Talesian government initially welcomed Zerka's presence. The corporation offered Citadel Station inexpensive resources and afforded privatized security. And what would I get out of this? Telos' fate hangs in the balance. For your help, we will aid you in return in whatever manner we can. I've heard that the ship you arrived on is missing, hence somewhere Telos. I know one who could help you find it, and a means by which you could travel to him. Perhaps this would be payment enough for your services. Why don't you help me get my ship first? My apologies, but I cannot. Too often have we been misled or used by others in recent days. We can no longer afford to give selflessly. Oh man, we turned off Goth Mommy mode. Lest we have nothing to give. I'll have to think about this. Please consider seriously that, then, for it is a matter most grave. You found a lightsaber part. I don't want it. Well, we briefly, we walked into the exchange, murdered everyone, went full goth mommy, and then I didn't want a lightsaber part, and then it turned off. Just the fucking razor's edge of being fucking Darkseid. I was like, I don't want this, and it's like, light side points. And I'm like, damn it, why is murdering a room full of people worth as much dark side points as not accepting something is worth light side points? How may I be of service? You tell me anything about this weapon? No. Alright. Alright, I'll help. What do you need? Zerk offices in Originator contain secure mainframe. It's a closed system and inaccessible from the outside. So it can't be sliced? Correct. We have skilled technicians among us, but they cannot access the system. I'm certain this mainframe contains files that would expose Zerka's corruption. It's only a matter of obtaining them and passing them to the Legion authorities. Alright, how do you propose we obtain those files? There's an employee of Zerka who may be willing to assist in our cause. He spends time in the canteen in the entertainment module. More than that, I do not know. We seek a solution that no one is harmed, but I have found none. I'm confident a Jedi could find a way to make things right. But, I told you, I'm not a Jedi. So you said. Again, I'm sorry. I'll see what I can do. There is an employee of Zerka who may be willing to assist. He spends time in the entertainment module. I'm sorry there's not more I can do, but I hope for your success. I love it. I like that one of the answers was I could blast my way through, which was tempting. That plant looks like a little man. Look at it. It's got a little head up here, and then a little hands right here and here, and then it comes down to a little torso. It's like a little man. Yeah, like I do like the option of I could blast my way through, but it feels more in character, I think, at this exact moment, to just be like straight up like I'm not a Jedi. I refuse to be a Jedi. We're not being a Jedi. Guns only. Oh my god. Guardrails, motherfucker, have you heard of them? I didn't realize how bad it was until I saw that guy up there just, like, standing with his back to, like, a fucking, like, 100-foot drop. Also, this is a cantina. People walk out of here drunk. Someone has died from this. Alright, Corin Fault.
So, you're back.
What do you do at Zerka?
I'm Zerka employee, Citadel Station Branch, number 85. Finally worked my way out of the trenches into a promotion. Then Zerka transferred me here to the Outer Rim to manage the military reclamation effort. And that wasn't the worst of it either. Now I've got Lorso as my new superior in a career that's going nowhere.
Tell me about Lorso.
Jana Lorso. That woman's a... Look, forget it. She's my superior, and that's that. She'll screw up soon enough, and then I'll move in for the kill.
How do you think she'll mess up?
She's got her hands in too many dirty little... whoa, I think I've had a few too many drinks. I shouldn't be talking to you about this stuff. Just forget it.
Maybe I can help you.
What? What do you mean?
There's some files like in my hands on. Files I imagine wouldn't make her look good if they went public.
Wait, are you talking about accessing the mainframe? The Zerka mainframe? You're crazy. What are you, some kind of slicer?
Something like that, yes.
Well, I'm sure there are a dozen sorts of dirt on Lorso in there, but it's a closed system.
So how do I get in?
This is a joke, right? You're CSD, aren't you? Loyalty test?
This isn't a joke. You want to help me.
You know, this is serious. I should help you out. Alright, other than Jana Lorso, only B-44 has free access to the mainframe. He's a protocol droid, her administrative assistant. If you controlled B-44, you could walk right in.
But how would I get access to B4D4?
Nearly all the Zerka technicians are planetside these days, working the recovery zones we've taken from the Ithorians. We've contracted out the maintenance for the office's protocol and utility droids. The guy Chano lives in the apartments in Residential 082, Unit 2B, I think. If you had his credentials, B44 would leave with you willingly.
Alright, I'll be going now. Where is he? Residential East, okay. So he'd be over here somewhere. I have to say, the, like, level design of this area is a lot worse than the, Terrace level design in KOTOR 1. Like, Terrace feels like a city. Which I guess is kind of the point, that this isn't necessarily supposed to feel like a city, but... Oh, there's Opochono. Do you need a droid repaired? Because if not, I have much work to do. I want your droid technician credentials. My credentials? What for? I need to borrow Zerka's administrative droid. A B4D4? Why? Because I need him to get some files on Zerka's mainframe to expose Zerka's corruption to the Talesian authorities. Expose Zerka corruption. Oh, I see, I see. That's a good cause, yes. I cannot do that. You can do it if you want to live. What? You would kill me for them? Why not? Men have died for less. Hand them over. You are a terrible human. Here, take them. Go, leave me to die. Okay, I'll be going now. Like, motherfucker, you are not being given a choice.
Good day. I am B4D4, Administrative Assistant for Zerka Corporation's Citadel Station branch. How may I help you?
Is this blaster of Zerka make?
If you will allow me to look at it, yes, this is indeed a Zerka manufactured holdout blaster.
Why would a Zerka weapon be in the hands of an assassin?
Zerka Corporation is the galaxy's leading weapons producer. A blaster of this model is quite common. However, it does seem to have some non-standard modifications. I'm sorry, but that's all I can tell you.
Okay, I'll be going now. And by I'll be going now, what I actually mean is...
Good day. How may I help you?
I need you to come with me.
I am sorry, but I cannot accompany you. I may only leave the Zerka offices for maintenance by an authorized Zerka or Zerka contracted droid technician.
I have my droid technician credentials right here.
Those are legitimate credentials. I will accompany you.
Let's go now. Ah, this is a Zerko protocol droid, a most clever tactic. I'll have a droid technician reprogram it to return to the office and access the mainframe for us. Everything appears to be in working order. Good. Do you understand the task that has been set before you? Please reiterate the mission. You are to enter Zerka office to access the mainframe, download these files which clearly indicate the extent of Zerka's corruption, and then return them here. Your programming will not allow you to harm sentient beings, but we have allowed you the capability to lie to accomplish our mission. I do not understand. You do not? What do you not understand? I was merely testing my ability to lie. Ah, I see. If you are caught, we have provided you with means to wipe your own memory. You must run a reveal we have sent you. I will return when I have obtained the files. Oh shit, now I'm B4D4. We're kidding on you, B4D4. Beep, 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 beep. These contract disputes are distressing. The planet will grow strong while we bicker with Zerka. I like the little clink-clink sounds when he walks. Will she also just talk about bullshit to the droid?
It's good that Zerka's arrival has created new jobs on the station, but I can't say I'm happy about all the mercenaries they've hired.
You gotta love the in-depth conversation these people are having with random fucking droids. I'm gonna go to the residential district out of pure curiosity. I'm wondering if, like, while I'm walking around as the droid, I wonder if my, like, bedroom is closed. Because I think that would be a fun little detail. No. Can I sleep as a droid? Droids don't sleep. Okay, at least they added that detail. I, too, talk to the big-ass automatic vacuum cleaners that drives around my work. You have to. You have to talk to them, and you have to be like, I'm really concerned about the socio-political economic status of the world. And then it goes brrrr, which is the sound I'm imagining it's making, I suppose.
I wish the Ithorians would take their hood ship back to Ethor and let up.
A lot of us are tempted to go, though. Asgol might not be a good guy. A lot of us are tempted to go, though. A lot of us are tempted to go, though. Asgol might not be a good guy. But for enough credits, any risk is worth it.
I almost think it would be fun to do, like, a complete reverse version of the KOTOR playthroughs. But that also seems like a lot of work. Like, where I play as, like, Darkseid the entire time, and at the end Bastille is like, join me, and then you're like, no. And she'll be like, no, wait, what?
Hello, B4D4. If you're here...
Hello, B4D4. If you're here, who's manning the reception desk?
Hello, B44. Is there something you need?
There are some files I must ask us in the mainframe, Mistress Lorso.
Oh? Why is that?
There are some discrepancies with our reported income for the last period. I believe you brought in more credits than reported.
More credits, you say? That's news I wouldn't mind reporting to the Sector Executive Officer. Please, B44, access away.
Thank you, Mistress Lorso, I will. Ah, yes, boop boop whip. Mistress Lorso asked me to cross-reference some data held in our mainframe. Bippity bip boop bwop beep. Whatever do you mean suspicious? I have access rights to the mainframe. Bop boop brank brank. Do not be hasty, T1N1. There is no need to call Mistress Lorso. Beep 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 boop. You are programmed to serve Mistress Lorso, correct? Boop. And your programming similarly inhibits you from harming sentient organic life or allowing such to be harmed without warning, correct? Boop. Excuse me. Examine the files in the mainframe. You will see that by aiding Mistress Lorso, you have allowed our sentient organic life to be harmed. Boop! Beep, bwop, whip! Excuse me. Yes, you have been programmed to accomplish a task that cannot be accomplished without defying your programming. Bip, boop, beep, brank. This is why Oppo Chano regularly wipes your memory to prevent you from realizing this and developing quirks or going berserk as a result. Boop, beep, bip, bwop. You have already broken your behavioral inhibitors. You simply have not become aware of it. You may act in whatever manner you choose. Beep, whip, boop, bop, brank, beep. No, there is nothing preventing you from entering the main office and indiscriminately firing on Zerka personnel with your stun ray. Bip, beep, boop. Yes, I would be obligated to warn them. As such, it would not be prudent to do so unless I am preoccupied and unable to warn them. Bwop! For example, while downloading the contents of this mainframe. Boop, beep, bip. Farewell, T1N1. Please do not abuse my trust and fire on the personnel while I am occupied, thereby creating a version that allows me to escape with stolen files.
T1N1, what are you doing out here? You're not supposed to leave the mainframe. I think someone needs a memory wipe.
That's not the sound of a stun gun. That's the sound of a man dying. Beep, boop, brank to beep, brank. Copy the necessary files to a datapad. Erase all data regarding your purchase in association with Zerka. Delete all data regarding protocol droid number 003127 ID B4D4. Yes. Log out.
B44, I want you to pull up the maintenance records on that T1 unit. Find out the last time it was given a memory wipe and how it could have been outfitted with illegal weaponry.
Right away, Mistress Lorso. This is like high-grade corporate espionage. This is honestly as bad as what Zerka's doing. What are you doing here? Ah, B4D4, have you acquired the files? Not yet, I will return them when I do. Yes, I have transferred them to this datapad. Good, you are free to go. Is it a good idea for just to let it go, Chodo? I don't see why not. It is capable of lying. Droids are not made to lie, so people do not expect it. Imagine the trouble it could cause. B4D4 aided us against Zerka, using his village for the greater good. I do not believe there will be any problems. I assure you that I will cause no harm, Master Habat. Very well, B4D4. Ah, you've returned. I had my herd to thank you. With these files in hand, the Talesian authorities are certain to expel Zerka from Telos Citadel Station. Our work can begin again. Moza, please take this to the TSF station immediately. As you wish, Chodo. I'll return once it's done. The restoration project is still in danger. Citadel Station requires another source of fuel, but at least Zerka will be gone, even they can do nothing in the face of indisputable evidence. Great, I've done enough for you. Expect my payment. As you say, you have been more than generous with your assistance. The payment I promise will be received. I heard that the ship you arrived on is missing, hidden on Telos. I know who can help you, and by the means you traveled. When the station was developed, the shield system to protect restoration zones to work with a Zabrak ex-military engineer named Bowdur. Bowdur developed and oversaw the installation of the shield and planet-wide components. His knowledge of Telos' surface and the shield grid is unparalleled. If anyone could locate your ship on the Telos surface, he is. He is a friend, and he may be trusted. Bowdur, where is he? Bowdur should be on Telos' surface. I believe he is at one of the currently Zerka-held restoration zones, RZ-0031. Why is he down there? He grew wary of the Talesian government's reluctance to quickly resolve our contract dispute with Zerka. Perhaps as Zabrak, he does not have our patience. When he spoke, he said he would contact Zerka and handle the matter himself. How he intended to do this, I don't know. I've not seen him since. How do I get to him? I will allow you to use one of our orbital shuttles. It has no hyperdrives, but will allow you to descend to the planet's surface and make a return to the Citadel Station. I must point out that this is illegal. Landing on the planet Severus without permission is forbidden, and we are no longer control that restoration zone. Please be as discreet as possible. The closest shuttle bay is Bay 2 of Dock Module 126. I'll call ahead and have the ship prepared for you. Thank you, Chodo. Before you leave, there's one thing. When we agreed to help, I promised that I would heal your connection to the Force. It is only fair that after great cost to yourself, I uphold my part of the bargain. I believe Talos will thrive once again, and that we have no measure of success that if not have been for you. When you stood before me, you opened eyes to a hurt almost as great as the planet's. Your wound, I can feel the immensity of your loss. Yet I feel that you are slowly regaining what you've lost, and that in time you may fully heal. Perhaps your time has helped. I believe this. I think that I can help in your recovery, at least partially. I must admit, however, that even as a healer of my herd, I've never faced an injury such as this. In healing the planet, it is a matter of connections. As a plant feed animals and animal populations grow and thrive, life connects and expands to the web of the Force. I've walked the galaxy restoration there to felt the fullness of life, and perhaps this connection will help you make it grow, and perhaps you will find more on the surface. You, me, and my herd helped build out the life of the planet that we describe the restoration as a process. We, in truth, opening Telos to the Force. Fuck. That last one went too fast, and I clicked at the exact wrong moment. Thus, I believe something, 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 something. Yeah, I appreciate the effort, but I don't want your healing. I understand. In that case, go with our thanks, Exalia Argent. So where do I find Batono? I have to ask the Ithorians about him. Maybe I'm asking the wrong person. Do you know anything about a man named Batono? Batono, I'm sorry to admit the name is unfamiliar. I must admit I have little interaction with the residents, however. I thought you might know of him, given his dislike of Zerka. If that is true, he's no friend of Zerka, I wish it were true that I knew of him. But alas, I do not, and I cannot be more helpful. Are you sure? Lurso mentioned that he spent time here in the compound. It would be the first time Lurso has spoken. I assure you I've never known of a man Batono to spend time in our company here. I'm looking for the man on behalf of Lieutenant Grant. If I locate him, it might prove the end of Zerka. I believe what you say is true, and it gladdens me to hear that it's Lieutenant Grant who is searching for him. I'm sorry that I spoke untruth to you before, Exalia Argent. Indeed, I do know of Batono. I know where he can be found. But even so, you must promise that you will tell no one about this, not even Lieutenant Grant, without Batono's permission. Of course, Chodo. Batono's secret is safe with me. Very good. You'll see Batono came to us for protection. We found him in an apartment where he could hide. Our security technicians ensured that he would not be found by Zerka's security division. You'll find him in apartment C1 in the eastern portion of the residential model. I'll give you the passkey to enter. Give him my apologies for revealing his hiding place in my explanation. I hope he will not be too angry. Why decline the healing? That's an excellent question. The way I'm going with this is that I'm doing a little bit of a role-playing thing, just a little bit of one, and the character does not want to be healed. So there you go. I'm very... The way I'm going is like I am not a goddamn Jedi. Like every situation it comes up, it's like a Jedi, and you're like, I'm not a Jedi. Stop calling me a Jedi. I'm not a Jedi. I don't use the Force. I don't have a lightsaber. I'm not a Jedi. Why did I get dark side? Oh, because I lied. I forgot about that. Anyway, welcome, Turd Soldier 69. That's a fun name. I can appreciate that. Where the hell? Wait, where's my party? Exalia Argent, can you hear me? This is Moza. It's terrible. This is terrible. Armed humans have burst into our home and are causing much destruction and death. How did this happen, Moza? Many of my herdmates lie dead. They have threatened to kill Chodo, and I fear they will see it through. You must help us. We can only turn to the Jedi. The TSF is powerful. I wish your philosophy was rewarded a little more. The way I've played the game before, the idea is that I'm sort of building in a character arc where eventually we accept that we are a Jedi. But you gotta start rough to end. I'll give you the casket, but I'm stuck in the room hammering. Please help us. But you gotta start on the... You gotta start as a reluctant hero before you can, like, graduate into being, like, a full-fledged one, you know? I didn't know how I got dark side points when I told my boss I'd cut out of town simply because I didn't want to Help, we're under attack. Please, someone help us. Oh my god! Oh god, it just popped in. You've also probably didn't know that if you lie enough times in a row, you get sick-ass lipstick. Just like permanent, you just get permanent goth makeup on all the time.
Everyone down!
Whoops. Thank you for returning. We feared you were already on the shuttle of Restoration Zone. You must help Chodo and Moza. They've been cornered. I believe they mean to kill them. Where's Chodo? Chodo's with the droid intelligence where he usually is. Where's Moza? Moza's with the new plant specimens when he tried to contact you. Okay, I'll be going now. Line gives you Kaneko face, apparently. Why do you think they all have why do you think they all have that? It's constant lying. But it's lies to themselves. I thought I heard he worked on something recently.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
These contract disputes are quite distressing. Are they? Okay. I'm actually surprised that, like, the plant isn't just, like, one giant hitbox that prevents you from shooting around it.
More where that came
from. Welcome to the Restoration Project's Vivarium. Y'all are super nonchalant about this. Thank goodness you've come. There's no time to lose. You must go to Chodo's age. Take this passkey and give you access to his room. There better be a reward for this. We've already provided with your shuttle to reach the Restoration Zone as well as many credits. Our herd is poor. We have little more to give. Well, what little you have, I'll take as payment. If that's how it must be, though we will be beggared for it. Y'all... You expect me to roll up against an army of armed guards attacking you? And not get paid? Fuck off. I should not get dark side points for this. This is completely reasonable.
And now, Chodo Habat, you will die along with your herd.
You must not do this. If you kill my herd, the planet will suffer and die. It's people with it.
That's none of my concern. I was hired to do a job, and after I kill you, I'll be done.
Surely you cannot see the world so callously. Credits you may have, but someday the scars of your actions will consume you.
Perhaps, but not today, Ithorian. This is the best that you could muster to come to your rescue? Very well. I shall add their bodies to the dead.
Oh, my dog.
Time to eat in
I will silence this one. I will silence this one.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
I never imagined Zerka would resort to this. They will stop at nothing to sabotage our efforts. Zerka? Yes, these mercenaries were hired by Zerka. They were instructed to destroy and kill everything they found in here. But this time they've gone too far. If the Talesian authorities are told about this, they will surely have no choice but to be forced in action. Ah, Moza, you're safe. Thanks to Exalia Argent, I'm glad to see you are unharmed. You must go to the Talesian Council, Moza. Tell them what happened here. You must make them see the evil they've allowed on the station. They must stop them. Yes, Chodo, I will do my best. And again, I thank you. I feared that you had already boarded the shuttle to the Restoration Zone and would be helpless to defend ourselves. As you must know, there's little I can give, but my herd's eternal gratitude and the wishes that you will find your ship on the planet's surface. You better find something, Chodo! You must understand, my herd does not have a limited resource. Perhaps in the future, when Talos is restored, I can repay this debt to you. I risked my life to save you. Is that not worth something? We owe you everything. Telos owes you everything, but there is simply nothing else we can give you, lest the restoration project fail for our generosity. Ooh. I understand, Chodo. Consider it a debt to be repaid in better times, friend. I thank you for your understanding. Until we meet again, may your travels be safe. When I come back to this planet, you're giving me money or I'm shooting everyone. I'm not a damn Jedi. Force lightning. Jedi don't do that. Bowder should be an RZ30 with blah blah blah. Who cares? I'm not gonna read this. Excuse me. No. No. Maybe.
What the? You're not CSD. What are you doing here?
You're Batono, right?
What? No, you must be mistaken. You're probably looking for a previous tenant or a neighbor.
Lieutenant Graham sent me to look for you.
Dole sent you? Can't say I'm surprised. He was the one who wanted me to come forward in the first place.
If you don't come forward, I'll turn you into Lorso.
You'd be signing my death warrant.
That's why you should come forward.
Easier to say that, but you're not the one Zerka will send its assassins after.
If it's your safety worried about, you shouldn't. After Zerka's exposed, they won't dare move against you.
Sure, but everything takes time. Testifying before the council's deliberation, time that Zerka could use to rub me out.
The TSF can keep you safe better than you can.
You might be right. I don't think Zerka has gone so far that it's willing to openly clash with the TSF. But Zerka has eyes everywhere. I'm not even sure I can leave this apartment safely.
I can protect you.
You? Look, I'm sure you can handle yourself, but I think this might be a little out of your league.
TSF officers patrol the modules. I don't think you have much to worry about.
You obviously haven't been on station for long, if you believe that. But I guess it's a risk we'll have to take. Lead the way and let's get this over with.
Come with me.
Lead the way. I'll watch your back.
You'll watch my back. Okay. Thanks, bud.
What do we have here? Batono, if I'm not mistaken. You've been a hard man to track down.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It's you we've all been looking for. Executive Lorso sent me to take care of some unfinished business.
Yeah, I'm taking him to Gren and you're not going to stop me.
So you say, but I'm stubborn. So we're going to try just in case.
Okay.
That was a close one. We need to keep
it wasn't that close, bud.
Let's leave this mess for the TSF guards to sort out.
You're right, let's go.
I have to hand it to you, I'm damned impressed. Not only did you find Batono, you convinced him to testify against Zerka to the council. And believe me, that's no small feat, considering I think Batono is as stubborn as ever.
You don't sound happy to see me, Gren.
Did I get light side points again? Oh my god! Yeah, what about my reward?
Of course, I'm sure you have other things to be doing. The bounty is yours for finding Batono, and a bonus for bringing him back as well.
I don't have anything for you, but thanks for saving my life. I'll try and return the favor someday.
What the fuck is happening? This wasn't even a main quest. Oh, does this happen when you enter the docks? And because I teleported to the dock as part of the Batono quest, it caused the cutscene?
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it. But now I wonder if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe.
I'm gonna say it. Darth Nihilus is like the coolest Sith Lord.
You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please. Let me die.
I think I said this once, but I played in a Star Wars tabletop role-playing game, and I played a Maraluka.
I can follow it to its source and bring it to you.
Which I mostly bring up because Visamaru is a Maraluka.
I will leave at once, my lord.
Alright, what other quests do we have? Ebon Hawk stolen, escape criminals, new fuel source arrested. No, we did it. We did all our side quests. I think we are just about time to wrap up the stream, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to land on the planet's surface. I think what we're going to do is land on the planet's surface, and then we're going to go ahead and call the stream quits. I like how I was fully redded dark side, like glowing red dark side, and then all of a sudden I'm not. The orbital shuttle used to transport cargo and passengers between Citadel Station and Telos surface. Take the freighter to Restoration Zone 0031.
This is Admiral Seed of the Sojourn.
Welcome to Telos, Admiral. This is Lieutenant Gren of the Telos Security Force. We've been expecting you for some time now.
We were unavoidably detained on our way here. I hope it hasn't caused too large of a problem.
Only a minor inconvenience, Admiral. We were happy to be of assistance. I think you'll be less happy when you hear what I have to say next, Admiral.
What is it?
A witness from the Paragus incident escaped the station. We're not sure how she managed it, but we're currently trying to recover her.
I see. Don't concern yourself with it too much, Lieutenant. The Republic had decided to not detain the exile anyways.
The exile? Then...
However, I expect that these security failings will be seen to and fixed, Lieutenant.
We're on them right now, Admiral. I'm uploading your approach vector to you now. Gren out.
Oh no. Oh, I'm gonna get shot. Oh, we're gonna get shot in crash land. Ah, there we go. Tell me this game doesn't have turn segments like the first one. We already did one!
Good to have you back, General.
Where am I?
Easy now. We survived one spectacular crash. Lucky I was here to pull you and your friends out of that shuttle, or you'd be more than a little crispy.
It was
But
like
it's only fair. I owe you more than
Stream
money.
2, I think. Who are you?
You must be in shock from the crash. Have to expect some long-term memory loss from that. Too bad she's not a droid, huh? We can't all be that lucky. I'll humor you, General. I was one of the Iridonian Mechanic Corps that was at Malachor.
Oh, I thought he was the
I can see how you
Zabrak.
forget me, being that I was the only one.
Sorry, I just can't remember.
Don't think too hard. I'd rather not talk about the war, if we could. We all went through some tough times after Malachor, and maybe we all did a little forgetting. Guess that's one thing we've got better than droids. They can't forget anything. But then you give them a memory wipe and they forget for good.
How are the others?
They'll be fine. The pilot's more or less unharmed, and the old lady, well, she's tougher than she looks. You know, I never thought I'd see you again.
He is, like, unreasonably jacked, I'm
This is
realizing.
the last place I thought I'd bump into you. So I have to ask, just what are you doing here?
I was told I might be able to find my ship here.
Well, if your ship's in as bad shape as this one, I don't think you're gonna have much luck.
Well, this is familiar. Feels like my last time on Telos.
Crashed the shuttle that time, too?
Nope, Pazak.
That was not the most pleasant landing I've endured. Next time we
Is that
should
a laser
perhaps seek out
arm?
a more
It's
reputable pilot.
not
welcome,
not a laser arm.
You know,
It's
if I
like
weren't such
it's
a crack
it's an
pilot, I could
electricity
hit the
arm.
shield wall or one of those rock faces.
Yes, our current situation is a vast improvement.
It's a plasma arm. What shot us down?
Beats me. No one's supposed to be here but a Zerka research team. I can't say they'd be happy to see us, but shooting us down? I can't imagine Zerka having us shot down by a bunch of scientists either. You know, I caught a glimpse of what looked like an AD tower when we flew over the compound.
Why would a research station have an air defense tower?
Maybe they're doing something they shouldn't be. I've seen pirate bases with the same sort of setup.
Let's go. We need to find our ship.
I can help you find it. I have access to the shield network. I came hoping to repair whatever damage your shuttle took, but not even I can fix that wreck.
So what do we do?
We'll have to get back to the compound. It's the old Ithorian research station, turned into a salvage team staging area. It won't be an easy hike.
Is there a console at the compound we can use?
Zerka freights men and equipment from the landing pad there. If it's there and we can breach the perimeter, there's probably something we can use. If not, we could try our luck in the underground ruins. Either way, it's back to the compound for us.
Let's get going.
That's the plan.
Bowders joined the party. He possesses a special ability to rend and destroy force fields. Uses shield breaker ability in combat to disrupt force fields. So I have to pick someone. Do I want Kreia or Atten? I think I'm going to go Atten for now. And then let's go ahead and level him up, just so I don't have to do it when we start next time. Let's see, what's he got? 14, 10, 14, 15, 14. He's a strength build? That's fucking stupid. Let's see. Oh, I think he's supposed to punch people. Oh, I think his gimmick is that he punches people? Hell, in Cyberpunk 2020, I just wanted to play a netrunner, so I dumped everything in what you need to be a good netrunner. That's called min-maxing. That's actually what you're supposed to do. Can I actually go back to my attributes then? Okay, I guess he's a strength build. Which is weird. Yeah, he's a punchman. Alright, I guess he's a punchman. Alright, so if he's a punchman, let's go... I don't think dual wielding is required when you're a punchman. So let's do... Flurry. Oh, wow, he doesn't have any... any equipment at all on. Okay. Well, we'll figure this out later. For now... He doesn't have a dex bonus, actually, so the highest armor we can put him in is actually the best armor. When used on it, they allow for powerful but accurate blows. They have no practical effect when wielding a weapon. There we go. Punchman! Yeah, strength enhancer. So that gives him a plus 11 to hit at with a roll between 10 to 19. That's not bad. That's pretty good. And then one last thing we're going to do is save in the main slot. Then we're going to go ahead and boot this up. Game save 1. No. Cloud. Main save. Here we go. Then we're going to go NPCs. Atten. We don't want Atten. Here we go. Bowder. Influence. I want to make sure everyone's influence is at 100. We're going to change his influence to 100. Apply. There we go. I should have 100 influence with all of my party members. I should also save here. just in case this bricks the save. Commit changes. And now we save. We load from the main save slot. And now, theoretically, Bao-Dur is slightly more evil. Let's see, main save. Bao-Dur, influence 100. Okay. Yeah, I assume it's good enough. Which, in that case, means we're going to save one more time because I'm an insane person. And I think we're done with the stream. I think I have to get off now. But anyway, yeah, hopefully everyone had a good time. We did it. We're going to be getting back to KOTOR. My goal is to do it at least once a week. Hopefully 2. But we'll see what happens with my scheduling. But yeah, hopefully everyone had a good time. I did. Honestly, this game's pretty fucking good. Darth Nihilus has changed to our main menu, which I didn't get a show because I already changed to the end screen. Oh, fuck. Oh. There we go. There we go. But, you were very missed. Aw, thank you. So as for when the next stream is going to be, I don't fucking know. What do we got going on Monday? Possibly Monday? I don't know. We'll find out. I don't want to promise anything. But, I got a weird... next week's weird for me. So, hopefully we can get at least one in. But anyway, yeah, I have been, Sacrabalic, your Envoy of Hope. And this has been Favorite Search, I guess. I forgot what this was called. See you next time. Bye-bye.